Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Lego 62, and today I'm going to be doing a speed build and review for the Minifigure Factory set, which is a promotional set from Lego. And you spend $75 or more. So here it shows the set, and the background says 40 a lot, which represents 40 years of the minifigure. And on the back, it just shows a cool play feature where you could switch the character that appears back there. And then inside, you see it says Lego with a door under it. It's 1978, it's the first year of the minifigure, and a minifigure there. So yeah, let's just get into speed build now. So now that we've finished the time lapse, now on to the review. So this set, I think it's amazing. It's probably one of the best Lego promotions ever. Like seriously, it's really awesome. So the play features in this set are you're gonna use the minifigure to push the cart. After you put the minifigures in, make fun go like that. Oh, whoops. Drop the minifigure in, and you can wheel the cart. But what's the main play feature of this set? I'll show you after I put this on. Oh, he's facing backwards. So the main play feature of this set is that this actually move this. This can actually go forward and backwards. And what's cool? You probably saw this, but in the background, it's actually showing which minifigures right here, and they have a part where the minifigure is supposed to be standing. So the minifigure can see those figures being built, or being, you can see those figures. So if you push it across, now there's the spaceman. Actually says the year, 1984. 1989 for the pirate. 2010 for the nurse. And 2014 for Pixel. And this is really awesome. I have to actually put that like that. I just thought I would show the policeman in the background. I didn't even know that this would even move. Now this minifigure, I actually really like it. I think it's just like the other minifigures that we've got, but I'm not sure because I don't have those sets that we got the Lego workers in. But he has a nice shirt print. I really like it. It's all yellow and he has a little pen in his pocket. And yeah, he has a brick which looks like that's supposed to be his name tag, but doesn't have a name on it. It has the big Lego logo at the back. Now, to review the actual build, right now we'll just take the minifigures off. But I really like this build. Even the red cart looks really cool. You can put the minifigures in once they're done being painted. Put all 5 minifigures in there. And you could have him wheel it off to the truck if you have the other sets that Lego's made, where they actually have Lego in it. So yeah, as I said before, this moves across and it shows the characters that it's at in the back, which makes it actually important to place the characters in the right spots, or else that won't work properly. And there's a spot for each of the minifigures here. It even looks like a conveyor belt, which is awesome. It has a paint thing right here, but the only thing I don't really like about that is that then it's only painting the cup the whole time. But I think that's fine with everything else in it. And this right here, it looks to be the stop and start button for the conveyor belt. And I don't really know what that is. And as you can see over here, there's colors coming down the sides. And what's on the side over here, if you can see, it's showing the minifigure from different angles, which is awesome. And then at the side there, it just says 40 years, 40 on a cake, which is awesome, referencing 40 years to the minifigure. This fire extinguisher, the party hat, and a picture of a Lego worker. There's a box of cookies, a cookie jar, and there's a present. I actually really like that addition onto it. And even the colors they chose for this are really good. has this part in the back here that you can see it pushes along, and actually shows the Lego worker there as if that's an actual window, even though it's not. And on the other side, it shows a different Lego worker that doesn't come in the set, which is awesome. Now to review the actual minifigures, which is probably what you all been waiting for. So, they have 5 different ones. I'll start with the oldest one, which is the classic police officer. Now this one's actually really cool. I really like it. It's simple, yet it has really cool printing on it. It looks exactly like it, except that instead of a hat, they just printed white on the top. It has the cool printing there, and just that this is really a minifigure just makes it awesome. And even has the classic Lego print on the face. Now we can put him here. And also I forgot to mention, they have some yellow and black stripe printing, and at the back they even have this arrow there. Show that to move it this way. Next minifigure, the classic spaceman. This is also a really cool minifigure. The only thing that I would say about this minifigure that I don't like is that this is probably a mistake or something. I don't know if this is a misprint or if this is just a mistake they made on all of them, but the printing on him is kind of not really centered. It's all the way at the top left. So yeah, but it looks like a really new minifigure, unlike the Benny they made, which they made look really old even with the cracked helmet. But yeah, I like that they made it so that it's like a new minifigure, and it's all blue, as you can see, and the head is the same classic head print as the cop or the face print, and they put blue all around it, or well, they just put yellow in the front with the face. Is that not just blue around it? So now moving on to the third minifigure, which is the pirate, or I forget what you call those guys. So here he is. He looks really cool, but the only thing I say is that with Pixel, they actually made her legs purple when they should be, and which is a different color than the colors they actually used. But on this guy, you could obviously tell that his legs are blue here, but they didn't actually make them blue. I just feel like they didn't put that much work into this minifigure, because his arms are also supposed to be yellow, and his torso print is supposed to be red and yellow striped, not red and white striped. Yeah, I don't think they put that much effort into this minifigure, and they should have. And I feel like they should have put red all around the face there. But they got the face print almost exact, which I really like, and also it looks like it actually kind of looks like he has that hat. So probably the least effort. But it's probably the one with the least effort put into it. But not that it's not a cool minifigure. It's overall, they're all really cool. And I really like them. Next is the nurse from 2010. So this is actually a pretty cool one. Since Lego can't make the minifigure's hair pieces, they just printed the brown onto this. And unlike the last 3 minifigures, unlike the spaceman and the buccaneer, or I feel like calling him that, but I feel like it's not, or the pirate, whatever. This one actually has print, not just like this little space there, but it actually makes it look like it's hair, which is really cool, unlike the pirate minifigure. And it got everything right, except it should have yellow hands, but I wouldn't say that's such a big deal that they should have done. Because it's fine how it is, and the hands is such a small detail, and they don't need to include that. And obviously, it's a white mold, and I think they did a pretty good job of hiding the white on the head. And the body print makes it kind of look like an old minifigure, but then when you look at the day, the date, it's 2010. So, yeah, it's fairly new. Well, not new, but it's 8 years old, and that's kind of not that old. I don't know, I feel like 2010 is not that long ago, even though it was. Well, anyways, the last minifigure is the last minifigure is Pixel from Ninjago. This minifigure is really cool. They put so much printing and detail on it, and it looks just like the actual Pixel minifigure, except that they couldn't put the hair. And just like the nurse minifigure or the doctor, they actually made it so that it looks like the hair instead of that's what they did on the other ones. And they even made the face white, and obviously this is a white mold, so that's why it's like that at the bottom. But I like that even though they didn't have to, since the legs were purple, they made this part around here all purple. And it just looks really cool. They got the torso print really, really good. And I guess they didn't worry about the back of it, since there's no printing on there. And they actually got everything right with this minifigure, except that they can't do hair, obviously. So, yeah. Those are the minifigures, or mini minifigures, that come in the set. And, yeah. Something really cool that they actually added into this. Well, first of all, the box for the set is actually this box, which you would open up for the set in it. And yeah, it actually shows that play feature on the back, which I didn't actually notice. I should look at that before, but yeah. And then at the front it just shows the set, and you could put this over the set. This would be an actual box. And I did show this in the time-lapse part of it. We might not have seen it that well because it was shaking a lot, but they actually show some other minifigures and when they were made. So they put the classic cop, just like the one that comes in the set, which was made in 1978. Then also in 1978 they have the red spaceman, where unlike that, this one's 1984, which just kind of surprised me. I thought they made the blue spaceman before the red one, but apparently the red one came first. Then is this knight minifigure, which I think is actually pretty cool. I have a similar knight to that from a while ago, from Bricktober thing, I think. I think so, yeah. And yeah, it has the original Lego face print, and overall pretty cool minifigure. There's also the pirate, which it actually shows, it actually comes in the set, which is a pretty cool minifigure. Yeah, I already told you about it before. And next is the pirate captain, which has the peg leg, and he, with the pirate, other guy, he was released in 1989. And I really like how they mixed a pirate face with the actual original Lego face. I think that's pretty cool. Now, in 2000, they released, so I guess, I don't know which line it is, but they released this Lady Racer minifigure. It's a pretty cool minifigure. Not that much to say about it, I guess, but they started moving into better expressions on their faces than just the regular one. And the body print is pretty cool in it. And then in 2002, that actually looks like the minifigures we have today. They have this little boy, who I believe is from either a creator or city set. I'm not sure. In 2007, they started to use, I guess they're showing, they started to use metallic colors, because they have somebody who's basically wearing metallic armor, which is a knight. It's pretty awesome. And then in 2013, they showed that they made Mr. Gold, where they made it looks, I don't have Mr. Gold, I really wish I did, but it looks like they made it all, every piece in gold. So they started making not just armor and helmets, but other pieces in metallic colors. And then, I guess 2002 is showing that they started to make mini legs. And in 2016, they made the first baby minifigure. And I guess this all is a timeline of how minifigures evolved, which is pretty awesome. And yeah. So, I guess that's it for this set. And, oh, I also got, they have this little box, this wood right here, so you can place the cart on it if you want. And this section here that I believe is for the cart, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and tell me in the comments what you think about this. So, yeah. That's it for this video. See you guys next time on LEGO Channel 62.